What it is, YouTube? It's your girl PM Goddess PMG. What it is, Potty Mouth Squad? Okay, look, this video is long overdue. Okay, I just got a new job or whatever, so I just been adjusting to the schedule, whatever. Look, this video, as y'all can see, it's an hour and 7 minutes. I'm not even gonna do how I did the first one. I was just trying to be gracious, just because I do like my girl. You know what I'm saying? No, this one I'm cutting shit out. Like, I'm cutting a lot of shit out. We're just gonna get to the meat and potatoes. I ain't got time to hear her talk all day. And I'm trying to do part 3 today. Without further ado, let's get to the video.
So much more to come.
All right. I want you to continue doing the eating. I want you to eat.
This shit was good.
And they got chicken.
I want you to eat. Pull the mic up a little bit.
All right.
I want you to be comfortable. I want you chomping down.
It's like a little mukbang.
Baby, listen, and they got these snacks too, goddamn it. They gonna have them snacks. I need y'all to make sure you got some motherfucking snacks.
Mary Jane.
We back on the interview.
You ain't saying my name how you used to say it back in the day.
Jela to the motherfucking Mina.
Jela to the motherfucking Mina.
Listen, when you
Alright.
quick little segue, when you discovered the Mona, I say I want to pause because at this moment where we left off talking about Meatball and your situation. At this moment, there has been 5 seasons of Baddies, and you did BGC, the original Baddies show. We have seen women who proclaim to be baddies, from Krishan to Biggie to Anna.
I know where this is about to go.
Suki to Rolly, Tommy, Meatball to Seki.
I don't have to look like y'all to be a baddie.
This wide range of women are all baddies? And what is your definition of a baddie? And does a baddie have to fight? Yeah, she eating that good chicken, baby. That's a good Publix chicken, yes indeed, baby. Like a Publix, yes indeed.
Look, a bad bitch is somebody who gets it back. Don't let nobody try her.
No, but
confident.
I think for me,
yeah.
I got lost. Right
now. Pull it down towards you. Yes.
I think for me, every girl is not a baddie, but I feel like there isn't like a textbook definition of what a baddie looks like or what she does. For me, I feel like, in my own personal opinion, I feel like
no grabber, y'all.
A baddie is a woman that
I'm not going to the store.
Marches to the beat of her own drum. You are unapologetically yourself. You wear what you want to wear. You dress how you want to dress. Like, if you need 3 days of self-care, you're taking 3 days of self-care. Or, you know, if you want a vacation for the whole year, that is what you're doing. You know, I feel like you, as a woman, determine what type of baddie you are. Are you a self-care baddie? Are you a travel baddie? Are you a skincare baddie? Or are you a fashion baddie? Like, are you into clothes? Or you decide what you like and what you're passionate about, and you move in that direction, and that's what makes you a baddie. Being a baddie is not about fighting or yelling or even having the most money or being the richest person in the room, because that shit don't really matter if you're a terrible person, or if nobody likes you, or if no one has anything good to say about you. Nobody cares how much money the next person got. A baddie is someone that can not only stand up for themselves, but stand up for their friends and tell the truth and speak up when that time comes.
So is Natalie a baddie?
Is someone that is a leader and a free thinker. A baddie is
she left you for dead, ho.
A woman that sees another woman hurt or crying and steps in to ask her if she's okay or if she needs anything. A baddie is speaking on it or reminding others of the blessings. Or
yeah, he asked her what basically what does being a baddie mean to you? Y'all, she been going for I don't know how long. I feel like she say the same thing. Bitch talking circles. Ugh. Let's just go ahead.
the favors that not get those same handouts or privileges, so they want to extend opportunities to others. I can go on and on about what my definition of a baddie is, or what a baddie is, or what it ain't. When needed, doesn't mind championing, being in a room and championing.
The hell?
We're gonna keep it 100 now. All right. So, is Rolly a baddie?
No.
Quick. You said that real quick. All right.
Your physical appearance is not what makes you a bad bitch.
Now,
and I know that Rolly used to be a fat girl that went and got surgery, and now she's skinny. She looks good. Don't get me wrong.
She ain't skinny, girl.
Or not skinny. Excuse me. Rolly was a heavy set woman. Rolly was a heavy set woman that went and had surgery, to improve her appearance, however you want to slice it and dice it. And I feel like you can improve your appearance as much as you want to, but until you get to the core issues of what happened to you growing up, or like your real issues, you still the same bitch. You just changed your clothes.
Hey.
So to me, Rolly is not a baddie, and the reason why I say that is because Rolly picks and chooses her battles.
She definitely does.
On the thing. She said it.
But when other people pick and choose their battles,
she got a whole problem.
She got a whole problem.
Yes, ma'am.
And she tries to make it seem like that bitch is a motherfucking bully, and she got a lot of negativity and hate in her heart. She is a fat, insecure bitch on the inside. I don't care how many surgeries she's had. I don't care how much weight she lost. That insecure shit is embedded in her, and it's deep down in her soul. You can look in that whole eyes and see the jealousy. And that's just, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. I don't give a fuck how nice she try to be. I don't care how much or whatever. When that hoe came out onto that balcony and she hit Slim, and you seen the look in her eyes when she hit her.
Yup, see?
When Slim was on that balcony, you know what scene I'm talking about when we was at that cabin. You seen the devil in that whole eyes. That bitch is evil. And she might call people out, and she might say this or she might say that. And you know what? I don't even really got no real issue with Rolly or not. I'm just calling a spade a spade. She's very insecure, and she's not a girl's girl. She came for Natalie every single chance that she got while we was filming to try to make it seem like Natalie wasn't a good EP, or Natalie wasn't a good boss, or Natalie wasn't a good friend. Only time she really cozied up under Natalie was when me and Natalie had an issue towards the end of the season. And then it was like, okay, let's go laugh at Jela and let's go have a moment. But if you think about it, anytime before then, she was always trying to correct Natalie or tell Natalie how she wasn't doing her job the right motherfucking way.
And that's a reflection on Natalie,
too. Natalie fell out with her friend, you a weakness. I see everything for exactly what the fuck it is. Trust me.
All right. Girl number 2 is Summer a baddie?
Nope. Oh. No, Summer is a stinking pussy, loud mouth, no couth having bitch.
Ooh.
And I'm just being real about it. Like, I didn't have no issue with Summer. Like, it was a lot of times, like when we first started filming, and I would go up to Summer and be like, I like you, you real cool. Like, oh, so what you got going on? Like, and she told me like she had 2 kids and she was from St. Louis, or like, we didn't get to have a lot of conversations because she still lived in the house. But I always told Summer, like, just keep being you. Like, you're going to be a star bitch. Like, cause I seen it in her.
Hot boxing y'all up.
When we was on the tractor that day, and she was like, well, what it was the night before we were on the tractor. The night before we were on the tractor, she said the whole stick in the mud, ass up the ass comment to me. And I was like, really? You feel like that? And she's like, yeah, Jayla, because, we ain't got a chance to get to know you like that. And
I'm not gonna lie, just off first impressions, Jayla do give like stuck up. I ain't gonna lie, like she do. And if you did watch Bad Girls Club, Jayla did give off just a little stuck up. I ain't gonna lie. But do I really think she is? No, I feel like she just one of those people. You start having a conversation with her, she's cool. Like, she is just
whatever. And I'm like,
I think it just be. She also has a wrestling bitch face.
When we film, it's always chaos. So how do you really think that you're gonna get to for real know me if, number one, I don't live in a house with you? And when I see you on set, there ain't nothing but a bunch of fighting and yelling going on. And if you want to get to know me, how come you ain't come up to me and asked me questions like I walked up to you and asked you questions?
Oh, yeah.
I walked up. Santasia, hey. Yes. Thank you. You look so beautiful.
Who is this?
Yeah. So I'm sitting right here and I'm doing this interview right now, highly anticipated. And so I was telling the interviewer that, during the season, I had a lot of conversations with the girls off camera, right? And so then he asked me if I ever had a conversation with Big Legs and, pretty much how that went, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? I said I was going to call you and let you say it. I'm not going to say, you say it.
Okay, so you mean Halloween when you guys came for the confessionals, we was all here. And
where were we at? No, so where were we for the confessionals? What city were we in for the confessionals?
Everyone flew to LA, so I was around y'all because we was all out. We celebrate Halloween before Halloween time. We was out every week, every day, all day. So I ended up being around with Lex for the first time. We was in for some reason they put me, you, Lex, and Pretty Pete in the van together, all the four of us. And basically, y'all talking about how she knows you're a designer and how she looks up to you and she wants to model and she can't go one of your models. And she's so mad that this season had to do this to y'all, which is why I was gagging because I thought y'all would just say beat up on the camera because she was so nice to you in person. So when everything came out and y'all was going back and forth on social media, I'm like, wait, you told me that you
Alexis.
It's because the camera and production was basically telling you it had to give what it was supposed to give for Jela. So why is it for Jela when you literally say you look up at her and you want to be one of her culture cutie models? Miami, you can bring the Miami Swim Week, bitch. Because I told her I was your model and I want for you, and she was like, "Oh my God, really? That's all I want. I just want that. I don't want to be this girl." And I brought her up to you and asked her why she was acting like that when the bitch said she wanted to be one of your models. But she don't like Jayla because Jayla and sure, but she wants to be the face of Jayla's brand.
Well, I mean,
I didn't open my mouth and say nothing. You ain't see me coach somebody. You asked me the question. Did I pick up my phone? You seen it in real time. Thank you, Santasia, so much. You are so lovely and beautiful. I love you. I will see you on the runway in Miami. I'll see you at Miami Swim Week.
Love. You need to just tell Jayla you just want to eat her coochie. That's what that is.
Oh, you're in Vogue. She's actually in my Vogue spread.
Child, yes, ma'am.
But saying that to say, like, when we first started filming, I never had no problem with Lex. To me, she was perfect. She was the epitome of the type of girl that I want to work with because Normal Culture is a brand that is for tall women. I'm a tall woman. I'm 5'9". It was always hard for me to find clothes that fit my legs growing up. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to make jeans. I love making jeans. I can look at you right now. I know what size waist you have and what size inseam you need just from you sitting there right now.
Okay. Don't let me put you to the test
well,
now because you might get it wrong, baby. You might get it.
You give me like 36, 34.
Oh, but she gave me weight, baby. She gave me weight. I'm a 32.
You 32?
Yes, I'm a 32. 34 is the length.
But I know 34 is the length, but it's because you're sitting and you don't
really see my waist.
I can't really see your waist,
but 34 is definitely the length though.
She was close
yes,
though.
Indeed. I'm trying to get to
32, you slim trim.
Yeah, I've been trying to get to 33, 34 comfortably. But yeah.
But
that's some tea now.
But saying that to say, and so and one thing about me is I'm never going to negatively speak on people and just knock them down. I'm just not that kind of person. I don't. What happened? Oh, shoo. I was like, damn, she cute. I was like, oh, she on the show. She's like, oh, she's a cute girl. And when I saw her, I was like, oh, she's tall and she's cute. I was like, oh, I'm using her for Normal Culture. Like, I already had it in my mind that I was going to use Lex as the face of Normal Culture from Baddies because I had never done that before. That was what I had in mind. And I even told her that. I was like, when I met you, when I spoke to you that first night and you were just so nice, she was so happy to meet me. The energy was so good between us. And the next day we got on set and it was just a 180. And I was like, to me because I had my own plan in mind when I saw her.
Mm-hmm.
I saw her and I immediately was like,
God damn, I'm still going, y'all.
Yeah. So we gonna wrap up this list though. You said Rolly no. You said Summer no. What about Ivory?
I like Ivory.
That's not the question.
Is Ivory a baddie? I think Ivory is a baddie.
Okay.
Okay. You asked me Rolly,
I love me some
Summer,
Ivory. Crazy
and
ass.
Ivory. I feel like I gotta be fair. I have my own reasons for having my opinions on Rolly and my opinions on Summer.
Okay.
I do not feel like Summer is a motherfucking baddie. She ain't.
Okay.
Rolly, I can say that I do in real life. Rolly is a baddie. She's her own person. She marches to the beat of her own drum. And one thing I will say about Rolly is even though I don't like
what
all
I
of
be talking about. They be on this contradicting shit. You just said she wasn't a baddie because she pick and chooses. Now you saying she is a baddie because she does move to the drum of her own beat. Which one is it? Like, which one is it?
her antics, Rolly is not really a follower. She will go against the grain. If we be like, oh, we ain't fucking with the newbies, Rolly would be like, well, the newbies ain't did shit to me and y'all bitches tripping. Y'all. So I like the fact that Rolly doesn't just go with the crowd.
Okay.
Whenever we all be on bullshit, if that ain't how she feels, she not joining in with it. So I will say that, and I like a person with their own mind. So I have to refute my other statement. I got to take that one back. So I got to give Rolly her baddie card. She's been around for a long time. She's done a lot for the franchise. And no matter how I feel about her personally, Rolly is a baddie.
Okay.
She is.
Okay.
You get on my nerves, bitch, and I really can't stand you sometimes. And we have our little, but I can't knock you. I can't knock you, and I got to give credit where credit is due. You get on my nerves, and you made me mad this last episode because y'all bitches shouldn't have been sitting up talking about me. And y'all hurt my feelings, but you a baddie and you one of my baddie sisters, so I'm gonna give credit where credit is due.
Okay.
But you do get on my fucking nerves, bitch.
Okay.
But that Summer, she's not a baddie and she stinks. Her pee stinks and she pees in the sprinter and in public places and her pee stinks. So no, she's not a baddie. And then Ivory, I like Ivory. I think Ivory is a cool ass bitch. Even though me and her fought. We didn't really want to fight though. That was
I could tell.
That was a little pity pat.
Yeah, I could tell.
That was a little pity pat.
I could tell.
But you know what?
Yeah, because
I like Ivory. We had a cute little moment together, like off camera or whatever. And Ivory actually has the same birthday as my younger sister, or one of my younger sisters. But I think Ivory is a bad bitch. She stand on her own. She'll get out there. She'll get in the paint. And I feel like Ivory is a little misunderstood. Because she kind of got like a tough exterior. Mm-hmm. But when you really get to know her, like she got this soft, cute little voice. And like, like when you sitting around talking to her, she's actually like girly. And you know what I'm saying? Like she's cutesy.
I don't know Ivory from the other network, but watching her on this season, I was like, I like her.
She's likable. Ivory is very likable.
Yeah,
she is. I feel like she kind of get a little bit of flack because she's known to be like a fighter, and it's like a tough persona that kind of come with it. But when I really and I don't know a lot about her, but just having a few conversations with her and just like when the cameras was off and us just hanging out or whatever, like I like her.
After
knocked out.
I saw on social media that Natalie had to like fight for you to come back on Midway.
Natalie had to fight for me to come back. So it was a lot that happened during Caribbean with like me and like some of the producers. Like one day one of the producers walked into my room and I was in the shower and we kind of got in like an argument because I was in the shower and I was supposed to be like getting my hair and makeup done or whatever. And I was like, I'm bald-headed. Like, my hair is done. I'm in the shower. All I got to do is put some conditioner in it. And I have great skin, so I ain't got to put on no makeup. My clothes is on the bed. So, go bother somebody else. Like, and so but
we talking about Miss Ashley.
I ain't gonna say like kind of like went up between me and her, but at the end of the day, like I'm a grown ass woman, so I'm not gonna let nobody talk to me crazy. I don't give a fuck who you are. Bitch, have some respect when you talking to me. And it ain't no shade to her, like not literally to her, bitch. But I'm just saying, like, when you talking
To me, to a grown person, anybody. Yeah,
talk to me the way that you want to be talked to. I'm not your motherfucking child.
Click the empty glasses. Click the empty glasses. Yes, indeed.
Let me tell you something. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm 35 years old. Because Akbar is very opinionated, and there is no filter on the things that Akbar says. And a lot of people feel like when Akbar speaks that she trying to like little girl them or like act like she their mama because she's a know-it-all ass type of bitch. And it don't bother me because I'm also a know-it-all ass type of bitch.
That's what I'm saying, but that's the thing right there. Listen to all,
it don't bother me.
All of y'all out there.
I'm a know-it-all. Let me tell you something. I'm a know-it-all, micromanaging, will tell you how to fix your life and don't even know shit about your life ass bitch. I am one of those. And so when Akbar does it, it don't bother me because I do shit like that. But we do it in different ways. Our delivery is different. And so I know that her intentions be good, but Atlanta. Akbar is a real Atlanta bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We both from Atlanta, but she a different type of Atlanta bitch than me.
I think it's the same thing with you, though, in terms of, like, if you are confident in what you delivering, you ain't worried about what the next bitch is saying at all. And I tweeted this, or maybe Mona tweeted this, regarding you, that we have never seen Jela fight a pretty bitch. We ain't never seen it.
Pretty girls like me.
Pretty girls don't have a problem with Jela. Now, some of y'all may be like, oh no, this girl is pretty, this girl is pretty. But she don't exude that. She very insecure. So insecure bitches make you a not pretty bitch to me. That's all I'm saying. And so when I think about all the people you fought, it just like, you know, and then I feel the same way for Akbar. Like, if you only got a problem with Akbar, if you got a problem with yourself, you only got a problem with Jela if you got a problem with yourself.
And that's why me and Akbar get along so good. And some people even ask me, you know, same thing with, you know how Natalie kind of like gets a bad rap, and people like, oh Jela, why are you friends with Natalie? People would be like, Jela, why do you like Akbar? And I think maybe I'm one of those people where I just get to know people that are misunderstood, and I see the good in them, or I see the parts of them that other people are refusing to see that are still right there in front of us.
What we not gonna do is act like other people are the problem in every
notions
situation,
about others, and like a lot of people have already made their mind up about who people are and who they aren't.
Yeah.
And so, for me, like with Akbar, I'm not even gonna say like homegirl, but with Akbar, it's like she's cool as fuck. And what y'all don't know is like when them cameras cut and when everybody laying down at their hotel room or whatever, Akbar pick up the phone and call me and ask me how I'm doing, call me and pray with me, you know? And I'm not a person, I don't let everybody pray for me. The first time Akbar wanted to pray with me, I had to ask God if it was okay for her to pray with me or to pray over me, because I don't openly allow people to do that, and I don't open my spirit up to that, because you can't let everybody pray over you or pray with you because everybody's intentions ain't good. And so when I prayed to God, I said, if she's really
where she was coming from, and was this storyline a part of the season exaggerated, or is that just because we see Biggie don't fight unless she want to? I guess I don't know what it is about Biggie, but sometimes she fights, sometimes she don't. But then that particular crying moment carries throughout the season, and then she ends up jumping in or jumping new with Anna. So what is that given? What is that?
I feel like it's just one of those things. It's like when you in a baddie universe, or even like Bad Girls Club or whatever, and you make friends with somebody, even though we only there for like a certain amount of time or like a short time span, silly wrong, because Anna is smaller than all of us, but she be willing to stick herself out there for the people that she with. She get in the paint. Anna is a girl that will get in the paint, win, lose, or draw, whether she's defending herself and her honor, or whether she's defending someone else and their honor. You know what I mean? Or sticking up for somebody else. And so I feel like when you know that you got somebody like that in your corner, especially when they small like that, you gotta ride for them. Because you know this, I know that little bitch is gonna ride for me. That bitch is gonna ride for me. I would be less of a woman if I didn't reciprocate that or ride for her just as tough. So I can't say why Biggie do or did what she did or didn't do when it comes to her in the honest situation. It's unfortunate, but I guess you got to interview Biggie and Teddy and ask her what happened.
That'll be an interesting child.
Teddy has his own thoughts.
Teddy or just Biggie?
Just
or just
Biggie.
Teddy?
Just Biggie. Child, Teddy and Mona need to do an interview. That would be a mess.
That would be a key.
That would be a
key.
Shitty miss. Boom, 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 boom. Emma fights Scotty because she is boring. Was she told by someone to say this?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I feel like on the internet people have so many like preconceived notions or like prejudgments of like who we are.
Yeah.
And so I feel like if everybody on the internet is saying, "Oh, Scotty, you're boring. Scotty, you're boring," then a girl coming into the show with no angle or no storyline is going to use that to try to make it a thing.
That's little girl energy. That's little girl energy. That's not baddie energy, okay?
Not at all.
That's not. Yeah, your phone is going off.
You see it?
Yes, indeed. All right, now I got to read this one here because I want to make sure I read it right.
Outside of Atlanta, and I'm from the South.
This shit boring.
She did not. She in that moment she wasn't fighting Lex for me because you got to remember her and Lex had already had the
fight. Yeah,
their issues on the bus and like whatever happened in the front yard, like I think whatever. So they already had the issues that Ivory wanted to get her one off on, and I appreciated Ivory coming in the room. You know, after I fought her and fighting her too, like or whatever, because it was whatever, it was fire. But in that moment. You know, when she said it, I wasn't going to add insult to injury. Like, I'm not going to say, yeah, bitch, you got to not here, you're not there. Because I knew you came in there basically not only defending your honor, but also kind of, she was kind of like standing up for both of us. And so I'm not feeling like, yeah, bitch, you knotted the up.
Well, like, you were in that confessional, girl.
And I said,
laughing, yo.
Girl, don't do it, girl.
But Jela.
And you know what, Ivory, I'm sorry that I said that because if I hurt your feelings, because that's my bitch. Like, I really love her. Like, that's my little boo.
Girl, you're not gonna sit here and say you don't see.
Stand on me, shady Jela.
But I know it's a little shady, but I wasn't gonna get on. No, but when the producers asked me about it, I wasn't finna get on there and be like, yeah, my bitch was knotted the fuck. Like, I wasn't gonna say nothing crazy like to embarrass her. But I mean, it was like a little jokey joke. But it was like a calm, it wasn't anything to where I
had a conversation about that.
Like after?
Yeah, like we done episodes of
well, I feel like we seen each other after that. We seen each other a little bit after that or like whatever. But we never really had like a for real conversation about it. But I think like we still follow each other like on social media or whatever and like I don't think there's not even I don't think, but
so it was purely playful on your end.
Yeah,
a TV moment.
It was for me. It was literally just a TV moment because I didn't want to say nothing negative about her after her fight. So I was just like, and when it was like, oh, so when I was like, I could not see like, and I knew that it would be a play off of the word "not" because she said that. But my intentions are always good. Like I don't go into no situation with malicious intent or really trying to like harm or like hurt nobody's feelings or whatever.
I'm gonna be messy again.
Okay.
Because you gotta be messy sometimes.
Look, okay.
Right.
If I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no motivational quotes. I ain't got nothing.
And I don't want no.
If a mother play with you,
you gotta pick
one.
Baby, you gotta pick one. And I'm gonna need you to pick one. Say one or the other. Don't say I don't know. Give me a name.
Oh, so you want me to be the bad guy?
Yeah.
The big bad wolf.
I mean, I already said who won the fight, but I'm gonna ask you who won the fight in your opinion, Diamond or Akbar?
Oh, your Atlanta sister.
I know you like them both. We can like them both, friend.
Now that's TV.
But I need an opinion.
Atlanta, a diamond.
It was a tie.
Baby, she don't want to answer. Listen.
No, okay. I really think Akbar won that fight.
I won that fight.
I won that. Let me tell you something. The Queen of Atlanta, that's my bitch right there. Akbar.
Akbar, you what?
Let me tell you something.
Period. And I wasn't even there.
Me. That's my Big Valerie. Bitch, you know you won that fight. You did what you had to do, bitch.
Akbar won that fight. Another reason why
That's her real name.
Another reason why I like Akbar. And some of y'all kids out there, y'all children, y'all say I'm biased. I'm not biased. I like what I like and I like who I like. I like when people stand on things that I can connect with. Akbar, she don't give who you are, what you got going on. She gonna speak her
don't
piece.
give a damn.
And when she was saying how she felt, Diamond, and I like Diamond too, but Diamond wanted to do her 1-2 or whatever. When Akbar stood up, I said, "Oh Lord Jesus!" Akbar ate down. But how do you feel about Akbar spitting though?
Honestly, I'm not really with that.
She did it too.
Excuse me.
Pull the mic to you. Remember, you done had like 9 glasses, y'all.
It's giving holiday.
Listen.
I got the bike.
Listen. Yes, indeed. Yes, she emptied the bottle, baby. What you call it? Mawee? What is it called? the name of the wine.
Miomi. No, let me bring that because I need a product placement. Let me see this. Miomi. I'm gonna tell you something. I've been drinking Miomi since I lived in Houston. I used to be a bar manager at a sports bar in Houston where I was selling my hats and t-shirts after Bad Girls Club in 3rd Ward. And
you drink that whole bottle, baby.
We used to drink.
He says she drank the whole bottle.
Me and some. No. What happened was me and.
It's about we got 55 minutes in. You want to watch the rest of the video? I'll leave the link to the original video down below. I can't talk right now. I don't know what the fuck going on. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and watch part 3. Let me know if y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.